Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be talking about the state of Nigerian roads, in particular Lagos. Just to give you some context about this video, I'm going to run through some facts and some points about, Nigeria and Lagos State. Lagos State generates the highest amount of revenue, government revenue in Nigeria as the time of this video recording. At the moment, the only ports operating in Nigeria is the Lagos Apapa port. So this means that any goods or services coming into Nigeria internationally or locally go through the Lagos State port of entry. They shut down all other ports in Nigeria and they concentrated all the goods to the Lagos port, which makes it, understaffed, underdeveloped, and it's all congested. And I don't know the reason why they did this, but in my opinion, in my point of view, I think they did it because they wanted to just control the amount of revenue and they wanted to create options for the money to, go to different directions without, properly tracking it. Because when you think about it, it's better for Nigeria and it's better for Nigerians, especially businesses in Nigeria, if they have different ports open so they can go to different states so people can receive their goods quicker and faster and more efficient. But they chose to close down all other ports in Lagos, in Nigeria, and just leave the one in Lagos. Okay, moving on. Since we've established the fact that it's just one local import system that is working in Nigeria, now imagine how much money that generates. Just, stop for a second and imagine if in a certain country where there is a country that is as big as France and Italy put together, there's just one port for you to get your goods and services. Imagine what that one port will be making. So it's making an incredible amount of revenue, and the amount of money that the Lagos port is generating doesn't account for how the ports look. For instance, because other ports in Lagos are closed, the one port that is open, Apapa, roads leading to that port is always blocked. Like another instance is the Carter Bridge. The Carter Bridge is a bridge that links practically the mainland and the island together through Surulere, through Apapa Port, and all that. So Carter Bridge right now, there are like trucks that has been on Carter Bridge from the beginning to the end of Carter Bridge for over 2 years now, and those trucks can't move because the port, Apapa Port, is filled up, so there's nowhere for them to park. So they decided to just park on the bridge, and the bridge keeps getting weaker and weaker and weaker. And also, we've had incidents where, trucks has fallen on, pedestrians walking or civilians walking, going about their business, and this caused a lot of accidents. The roads as well, the roads are just horrible. You can't walk from point A to point B or drive from point A to point B without, running into, a pothole where your car just drops. And all those potholes that all around the other parts of the road is smooth, but right in the middle of the road, and you won't see it from afar. You will have gone too close to it to be able to avoid it. So that causes a lot of accidents in Lagos, and it's really sad, and it's just incompetent for the Lagos state government. It's just, you know, there's no excuse. Open other ports. There's no excuse. All right, in this video, you're gonna see how the Lagos roads are, the state of Lagos roads. I'm gonna cover different key areas in Lagos, key areas that people, drive on a day-to-day basis, areas that people kind of avoid if they're going to work. And Lagos is like the most populated state in Nigeria. That lots of people living here. Is so congested, and everybody's going to work 6 a.m. Everybody's coming back around 9 Sometimes people come back around 10, 11, 12 p.m. and work is finished from 5. But it takes them almost 2 hours or 3 hours to just get home. And it's not like their office is far from their homes. Their office can be just 30 minutes drive. Well, because of how bad the roads are, because our drainage system is practically, not there, it makes everything harder, it takes longer, and it really affects the mental state of Nigerians. Because imagine it being at work all day, and you just want to get home, you want to relax and just have the time to just reflect and prepare for the next day. But you're getting home around 12 p.m. because of how bad the traffic is, because of how bad the roads are. And you still have to get up around 6 a.m. the next morning and be out and do it all over again. Imagine doing that for a month straight. It's just unfair, in my opinion. It's really unfair. All right. And also, just to give you guys a little bit of hints about everything, Lagos State generates the most amount of revenue in the whole of Nigeria. In the whole of all our states, Lagos State makes the most amount of government revenue. Because Lagos State is where all the businesses are. Lagos State is where people come to sell goods and services. Lagos State is where all the big corporations are. Lagos State is where all the main events, all the mainstream events are happening. So you have to be in Lagos. Lagos is the only state that is kind of, metropolitan, if you like. But another reason why it fails is that how can a state that's generating this amount of money have roads that look like that? It makes no sense. And the amount of money they make is enough to make every single road in Lagos State look as good as states in America, look as good as states in the UK, in the European countries, in China, in Japan. We have enough resources to make our roads be as good as that, but it's not, and we've been going through this motion for decades and decades and decades without no change, without nothing, with the same people controlling everything, with the same things happening over and over again, and it's almost as if we have no control over it. The amount of taxpayers' money that is going into Lagos roads is just, it's just incredible. And the thing is, the roads are bad. Fix all the roads, and when they do fix it, they don't fix it well. They fix it in a way that after 1 month, it's back to where we started. They like to use cement, and cement destroys the roads. Cement, it kind of works as an agent where you just cover it up. You don't solve the problem. You just cover it up and deal with it another day. It's really mind-boggling. So that's why I wanted to put this content out there. I just want the world to see what the day-to-day life for typical Nigerian is, because I don't think there's a lot of information out there from our point of view. You guys see what they tell you, but you haven't really gone in depth to talk to Nigerians one-on-one, the people that actually live here. So this is what this video is going to be about, and I hope that you really enjoy it. Just take the time out and just take a couple of minutes and just watch it, and imagine that being your day-to-day commute to work and back. Alright guys, so thank you very much for watching, and please subscribe to my channel. I really hope you like this, and hopefully I'll give you guys more information as time passes. Thank you very much for listening and watching.